Earlier this month, Colorado State University's new president got to work. Amy Parsons was named the university's 16th president back in December. She's a CSU graduate and has held many positions within the university system. But I sat down with her to talk about transitioning now to the top leadership role and her goals for students.
Thanks for asking. I did work for CSU in the CSU system for 17 years, and that's the bulk of my professional life, really dedicated to higher education in CSU specifically. In that time, I did teach class, but I was not a traditional academic. I'm not a tenure-track faculty member. I was on the side of administration. I was an attorney for the system. I was executive vice chancellor, helped to create this campus where we are today, the Spur campus in downtown Denver. But on either side of my time in higher ed and at CSU, I was in private industry. I was an attorney in private practice and most recently a CEO of a private company. So I think that I bring not just deep knowledge of higher ed and of Colorado State University, but the perspective of industry as well, and being outside of higher ed as an employer and a partner to higher ed and really understanding what that means. But as you said, an overlay to all of that is just my deep roots with CSU and with Colorado. CSU has been part of my life since I was a teenager when I first came to CSU as a student. I've been a fan, a donor, a partner to CSU all this time, and now I'm really proud to say that I'm a parent of a CSU student. So now we're two generations of CSU, and it's really fascinating to see my daughter now have that amazing experience at CSU that I had. So for me, it's not about wanting to be a university president necessarily, it's about CSU. There's nowhere else that I would do this and dedicate myself to besides CSU. So I think I bring all those different elements to the table to bring a unique perspective on the university, and I'm a true believer in CSU and its mission, and I really hope to bring that passion. Thanks for asking that. That's really the most important conversation I think that we can have, is how we maintain that mission of access to all Colorado kids coming to CSU. The CSU is Colorado's university. We're the land-grant university, so we have a unique mission when it comes to Colorado, and first and foremost, it's about access. So it's about making sure that kids in rural Colorado, kids in urban Denver, all get the chance to come to Colorado, and a major aspect of that is keeping costs affordable. We've been pretty successful in that in Colorado, even though it's a challenge. We strive to be excellent in all that we do at CSU, but when it comes to the cost of coming, we strive to be average to lower, to really enable those people to come. I think one of our biggest hurdles is this public dialogue about how expensive it is, and the stories about excessive debt and the impact that it has on students after graduation. I worry a lot that students at a very young age will hear that message, their families will hear that, and determine that college is not for them, that they don't have a path to go to college. And when it comes to CSU, that's just not the case. People are often surprised to learn that half of all of our graduates have no debt at all when they graduate because of the amount of financial aid, because of the jobs that they're able to have while they're in college. And of the half that do graduate with debt, it's on average about $25,000, which is lower than the national average, very low default rates because they're getting good jobs and they can pay that back. So, our challenge is really getting that message out, that especially for students of the lowest income bracket, because of Pell scholarships, because of Pell eligibility, paired with financial aid that the university is able to give, they pay no tuition and fees, and they haven't for the last 10 years. And so we have scholarships for first-generation students, for example, the kids who are first in their families to go to college. And we were the first university to provide such a scholarship about starting 20 years ago. So we're working really hard to both get the message out that we're there for them, that if they want a four-year degree, if that's their path and that's what's best for them, we're going to meet them where they are and make a plan to get them in. Yeah, there's not much more important to us than student success, about getting them in, making sure that they complete in 4 years if they want to complete in 4 years, if they don't change and start going in a different direction. A few ways that we do that really is really strong academic advising, so working with them early in their freshman year to help them find their academic home. Not all students know what they want to major in when they come in. They're young. Some of them know what they want to do, some of them don't. So working with them one-on-one really early on to help determine their path. So they're taking the courses that they need to graduate on time is really important. Really finding their home at the university outside of their academic space. So anchoring in, whether that's a cultural center or a team, a sport, a meaningful research project, an internship or campus employment that really helps them thrive as a whole student, supporting them in their mental health, their physical health, their community space at the university. So that's what we know that really keeps the students persisting and thriving year over year. So that's really our focus. The goal here is that when we have our incoming class of freshmen, that we do not want to be able to know who's going to graduate in 4 years and who's not based on where they start, based on their socioeconomic background, based on the high school from which they come from, whether they're first generation. We want them to graduate in the exact proportion that they enter in. So we're always working on closing those gaps. We get better and better at that every year. And there's just nothing more important than student success. That's why we exist. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's not an issue that's unique to CSU necessarily. As you said, it's something that all university presidents and provosts are talking about across the country. Faculty are the backbone of the university. I mean, they're the front line. They're the ones who are teaching our students, who are producing the new knowledge. And so we're in the business of recruiting and retaining the very best faculty across every discipline at the university. So to be able to do that, it does take competitive compensation. It takes competitive total compensation, not just salaries, but excellent benefits as well. And it really takes creating an environment for the faculty where they're part of the shared governance of the university. They're part of the direction of the university. We have a culture of hearing the faculty voices, of making sure that they're thriving in their own disciplines. And so it takes all of that in order to be a place where faculty really want to come and thrive and have successful careers. So when it comes to compensation, we're always looking at the national data of where we are compared to our peers. And not just CSU, but a lot of universities lost ground in the last few years during COVID. At the same time, now we have inflationary pressures, cost of living is going up. So we're always trying to marry up those things and try to hit the mark as best we can. Because if we don't have excellent faculty, then we're not an excellent university. So that'll remain a high priority for us. We're not too far off on salaries, but we have a lot of different types of faculty. And so we're always looking by discipline and by rank and trying to make up ground in the places where we're the most off. And I'll say too, it's not just faculty, it's all employees, that we're really focused on. We need to be competitive across the board and make sure that people don't have to drive too far away either, that they can have affordable housing, attainable housing, so that they're not commuting too far to get into work. It's really all about that total experience of our employees, and that has to be one of our top priorities to be the excellent university that we intend to be.
You mentioned you're still learning a lot every day here. Do you sit in on a class every so often, or how do you engage with what's going on the university on a daily basis?
I do. I am in the habit of saying yes to everything right now. And so, even just this last weekend, I was with students who were part of the CSU agricultural program and the seed stock team. And these are students who work with bulls all year long in their genetics. And taking care of them, and then they put them up for auction. So I actually went with the students to the auction, walked around the pens, really understood what they were doing with the bulls. I am going to some classes with students this coming semester. I'm really engaging, especially with students wherever I can, and getting in the classroom with the faculty to understand as well. I've been around CSU for a very long time, so I have a good sense for a lot of things, but I am learning something new every day. And the students are so impressive in what the faculty are doing. It's always changing.
Well, great segue into where we are today at the Spur campus. I think, I'm from Colorado. I think CSU gets a reputation as being the ag school, which certainly it has amazing programs for agriculture. It has certainly attracted students from that background, but it sounds like from what you're telling me, there are urban students coming there, and of course a variety of other programs that have nothing to do with agriculture as well. But here we are in this on this amazing Spur campus that is all about research and science and developments in all these land, water, earth, and life elements here. So tell me about that. I mean, how How does the place where we are today kind of fit into CSU's mission?
Yeah, thanks. We're really proud of this campus. I'm really glad that you came today so you could see it firsthand. All of these buildings have just opened in the last year, but this is a long time coming. And as you know, CSU is the land grant university. So our mission is not just to be in Fort Collins, but to be everywhere. And we're the only university that has a presence in every county across the state of Colorado. So this is in line with our outreach mission of being everywhere in Colorado and bringing people into CSU from wherever they are to really access it. So in these buildings that you see today, there's a lot happening that you would expect from CSU, world-class research in agriculture and food systems and water sustainability and in health, human and animal health and biomedical sciences all happening here. So we have researchers in the labs doing their work. We have undergraduate students in here taking classes, graduate master's programs at work here in these buildings as well. But what makes this so remarkable is that we've turned all that sort of inside out and invited the general public in. So you can see here today, there's K-12 students walking around. There's young kids here from all over the country experiencing this. We have families on the weekends who come in. We have conferences here. We're right in the heart of downtown Denver, right in the middle of the National Western Center. So it's open to the public. So kids can come in and actually see firsthand the researchers at work. See the CSU students and what they do. See the horses, see the food system, see the scientists and what they do. And our hope is that inspires them to understand that they can be a part of this as well. They can be part of the big challenges, right? How you feed the world, how you provide clean water, how you really make new technologies and the intersection of human and animal health and climate and the environment. And then our job then is to create that pathway all the way for them to CSU, through CSU, and then to be the scientists and researchers here doing this work themselves. So this is really an extension of 150 years of our land grant mission of being here. And I don't think there's anything like this in the country where we put it on display every day, open to the public to come in and engage with it.
How do you make CSU a place that is welcoming for students of color, for first-generation students who might have thought, you know, that the city college, the one right there in Denver, was the one for them?
Yeah, that's a really important question, and you know, our mission is to make sure that our student body reflects Colorado first and foremost. So as the population grows and changes and shifts in Colorado, we want our incoming freshman classes and our graduating classes to reflect that as well. So part of it is outreach. Really intentional, dialed in outreach into those high schools, into even middle schools, because kids decide at a very early age if college is for them. So we have to go beyond just focusing on high school students and get all the way back into, you know, middle school, even elementary school, to let them know that this is the pathway for them, what that looks like. Some things that we found really impactful in this way is to actually bring those kids to Fort Collins. Bring them onto campus, because for a lot of them they think they have an image in their mind, or it seems intimidating, or they feel like it's not for them. So the more we can get them all the way up there and they see kids who look like them, who come from their same background, whose families are similar to them, and see them succeeding, they have to see that, and then they know that that's them. And that's on us to really do that. To the extent we can't take everybody to Fort Collins to have that experience, hopefully we can bring them here, right? And we can bring those students down and talk with them here. But then, you know, it's just the start of getting them in. So, you know, we work on recruiting, we work on those messaging, we work on financial aid so it's attainable. But once they're on campus, it's really about that environment, making sure that everyone is respected, every voice is heard, it's a safe place to be. It's a safe place to be themselves and to express themselves. We do that through our cultural centers, we do that through the programming that we have on campus, and just really a relentless focus on that environment. I actually think CSU does a great job at this. It is a really friendly, welcoming place. We get better and better all the time. The community really cares about each other, and that's something that we always have to be vigilant about and make sure that everybody feels really, truly welcome and excited to be there and thriving.
You know, speaking of diversity of opinions in today's political environment, of course, we hear college campuses have become a place where some professors feel their voices are stifled, where guest speakers feel they're not welcome. CSU is like you said, it's a cross section of the rural and the urban, the red and the blue perhaps. How do you make CSU a place where ideas and opinions of all kinds can thrive.
I'm so glad you asked that. As I think, I'm a political science major. I'm an attorney by training, so I spend a lot of time thinking about this. And I think that of really anywhere in the country, a public 4-year research university is the place to have that public dialogue. One of our big missions at the university is to create future leaders. And so bringing in students, as you said, the red and the blue, people from all over the world in one place, right? In one location, we want to encourage as much dialogue and civil discourse as possible. We're a research university, so that means that we're on the edge of new discovery. We're always pushing the boundary, looking for new knowledge. And if we're not debating and having this dialogue about all these different issues, then we're not doing that job. We're not meeting our mission. So, the trick is to do it in a safe environment where people feel like they can be their whole selves. They can express their opinions, whether they're faculty or staff or student or visitor. But being part of that thriving environment is something I think we need to encourage even more of, because if this democracy is going to progress and thrive in this country, it's going to take these students who understand how to listen to each other, how to think critically about issues, how to have civil dialogue with each other, and create solutions across very diverse groups. So that's our job, to create that environment. It's messy. It can be very messy. It can be difficult to do, but it's a major part of why we exist. And if we can't do it in a public research big university like CSU, then I don't know where else we can do it in the country. So this is the place. Really hone those skills from the students so they can take that out and be really meaningful contributors to our democracy.